What up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's Carter TV. And guess what I'm here to do? Guess what? I'm here to tell y'all another story. This story I didn't want to tell. My mans told me to tell the story. This is his story. You know what I mean? He a real good friend of mine. My homeboy, right? He's openly gay. Happily, openly gay. Regular dude. Plays sports. He ain't one of them like them feminine dudes, wearing the wigs, doing all the makeup. He a regular classic dude, you feel what I'm saying? So he's actually been gay since his college days. You know, he dated women. When he got to college, he experimented, he liked it, and he just stuck with what he liked. He's openly about it. That's just what it is, right? So basically his story is he's a single man, and this one particular dude, you know, came up on him. And they was talking like regular guys. And the dude basically was asking him like, yo, you ever been with a man? And he told the dude, he was like, yeah, I'm openly gay. You know what I'm saying? He told him flat out, like, I'm gay. I like men. You know what I mean? That's what I'm into. And, you know, he basically told him that. And the dude that was onto my homeboy was just like, you know, I always, you know, wanted to do something with men. You know, he was kind of iffy about telling him, but he told him. And the dude was just like, you know, he basically comforted him. Like, I understand, like, you know, you probably on a down low with it and da-da-da-da. And so my homeboy called me. He like, yo, bro, I met this dude. So I'm like, okay, you meet a lot of dudes. What's so special about this one? Nah, he's on the DL. So I'm like, oh, but that's not something you do. You openly with yourself. So he was like, yeah, you right, but you know, I want to test the waters a little bit. I want to try something different. So I said, you want to be somebody's side piece, bro? He like, I mean, I ain't never been somebody's side piece, but I want to see what the big fuss is about. See, my friend, he's very raw. He's very upfront. He's not really somebody you'd be like, oh, you on the side. No, he'll basically tell you about yourself. Like, boy, stop playing with me before I crunch you. Like, I may be gay, but my hands work. You know what I'm saying? That's basically how he is. And he been regularly relationship type of dude. He decides he wants to be somebody's side piece somebody on the DL at that. I told him, I said, bro, don't do that. Don't go that route. That's not you. Don't play that card. You know, motherfuckers don't listen. He like, come on, bro. I'm like, no, bro, that's not you. Stick to stay in your lane, bro. Your lane is relationships, open with it, and you comfortable with it. Side pieces is not you. Either you gonna get hurt or that person's gonna get hurt. Stay in your lane, bro. He like, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm gonna test the water. All right. You know how you tell a black person something, motherfuckers don't listen? This is that perfect example. So he decides to mess with the dude who wants to be on the DL. I'm like, all right. So a few months in, they messing around, they doing what they do. Regular shit. He has a girlfriend. And he lives with her and all this and all that. During the time he was messing with this dude, his girlfriend is pregnant. You know what I'm saying? The dude girlfriend is pregnant. And it's about to get shaky from here. He finds out. So him and the dude was messing for about, I want to say a good 7-8 months. They've been messing with each other. Keeping it really low-key, discreet. Don't really text too much. Like when they out in public, they keep it like they bros. But behind closed doors, niggas is getting their booty holes tagged up. You know how that shit go. So his girlfriend, right, the dude's girlfriend who's on the DL, she gets pregnant, I want to say 2 months. 2 months in. 2 months into him messing with this dude, she's pregnant. She eventually tells him on the 3rd month that she's pregnant. And so what happens now is boys decides to ghost him now. He ghosts him. You know what I'm saying? But before he ghosts him, they was at my homeboy crib, chilling, chopping it up, playing 2K, you know, doing regular, you know, bro shit. They was just comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Boy could be himself. And boy, my friend, being a nigga that don't listen, he told boy, I love you, man. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I really love you. Like someone I could genuinely love. We kick it like regular. We don't have arguments. When you're around me, you yourself. I'm myself. I'm comfortable with you. I feel like I want to be more than just a side. I want to be in an open relationship with you now. So my homie decides to confess his love for this man, right? So the boy like, oh, I love you too. I guess he said that because he said it. Bad mistake for you to do when somebody tell you you love them. Don't just say it back because they say it. Say it like you mean it, in which I don't think boy really meant it. So my homie, after boy, they chopped it up. They, you know what I mean? They love. They both said I love you, whatever. My homie called me. He like, yo, bro, I told him I love him. The fuck you mean you told him you love him? What the fuck is that? He like, what you mean? What you mean? I said, bro, listen, I support you and whatever you got going on. But this, you taking it too far now, man. You taking it too far now. He like, what? I said, bro, you was a side piece. Side pieces, they do fall in love. They catch feelings faster. You are going to get hurt, bro. I'm telling you for your benefit, don't do this. He like, bro, I already did it. I told him I want to be open. I said, okay. I'm here to support you in your decision. You my man. You my friend. I'm a fall back. So he was like, I appreciate it. After that phone call, about 3 weeks went down the line, boy ain't hear from him. The nigga that was on the DL ghosted him. For 3 weeks, he ghosted him. You see what I'm saying? Now, this dude who's on the DL, he's into corporate. He works for a corporate company where a lot of these corporate companies, they don't take well to people who are gay and you black. Some, not all, but some don't take well to it. They don't support it. You know what I'm saying? They don't support that group. I can't really say the name, the LGB group. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They don't support that group. That's some companies, not all, some companies. His particular company didn't support it. They didn't really fuck with black people neither. You know what I'm saying? So he had a girlfriend. He had a baby on the way. He found out about, he also did, he proposed to this girl. Now, his girlfriend alone, she does not really work like that. She, from what the story was told to me, she don't work. She basically live off his money because being that he's in corporate, he get that big money. He making, 7 or 8 figures. So she basically do like a little rinky-dink job, probably some bullshit where she could rely on his money and then use her little money to spend and get more money from him to spend. You know how some females do. So that's her background. Low gold digger. That's what I would call her. So he like, I ain't hear from him. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, did you reaching out? He like, yeah. Boy got social media. He got Instagram and he got Facebook. So I'm like, search him up. He goes to search him up and he's blocked. I'm like, oh shit. He blocked the shit out you, bro. He like, I know. Like, it's weird. He was like, he was finding this weird and he was finding it like really, really something he didn't understand. He's like, oh, bro, can you search him up? So I search him up and I see that his profile is still there. I'm like, oh shit, he still got his Instagram. So as I'm looking at his Instagram, because it's public, he has a wedding ring on there and he's proposed and there's a picture of it with a big ass caption on the shit. And I ain't gonna tell you what the caption is. I don't really remember what the shit is. But he proposed to his girlfriend, you know, his soon to be baby mother. He proposed to her, which now he's engaged. So my homie, he's mad. He's furious. He's, you know, I got told him, I said, bro, you're gonna get hurt. See what I'm saying? Niggas don't listen. He was sitting there and he was actually crying. So I was like, yo, bro, you want a Henny bottle? I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't about to hug you up. So I don't want you to feel too sentimental on me. We bros. Dap you up. We bros. You know what I'm saying? You want some Henny? You want to get drunk and pass out? He was very emotional. Like, he was hurt. Like, you know how some men don't show emotion. They don't cry. But this nigga was crying, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. I think I'm going to just go to the crib, give you some time alone. He was pissed. And I told him, you're going to get hurt, bro. This is not your lane. Nigga didn't want to listen. So after him finding out that, you know, the dude he been messing with, that he fell in love with after a few months, he's engaged and he's having a baby on the way. They come across each other another 3 weeks later. My homeboy get invited to this party, this little shindig party. He was like, yo, bro, come with me to this party. And I'm like, what kind of party? He's like, you got to dress up? So I said, he like, yeah, you got to dress up. So niggas had to go there dressed up. We go to this party. It's a calm little swindig. You know, the rich white folks is in there. You know, some of the rich white blacks, the Indians. You know, it's a mixture. I'm thinking it's company related. And he bring me with him. So we go there. I'm checking out the women. I'm like, man, there's some good sugar mamas up in here, boy. I see Miss Oprah in here. I see Miss Parker in here. I see Miss Donald. Ooh, Miss Donald, like she got it going on. Miss Donald, like she had fake teeth. I ain't gonna hold y'all. But she had that rum in the back. Ooh, she thicker than a bowl of peanut butter in this motherfucker. Anyway, so he like, yo, bro, come on, son. You really checking out these old women in here? I said, hell yeah. They could be my sugar mama. You bugging out. Get my rent paid. Pay my car note. Shit. Get my kids some fucking clothes on their back. He like, damn, bro, like you really fucked up. Ow! I love women. You love men, right? I love women. He like, you right. There's some dudes in here I take them. I said, see, now this is where you lost me. I don't need to know all that. You could have just said, bro, over there look good as shit. I would accepted it and been cool. I'm like, all right. I'm looking at a Miss Parker. You looking at Mr. Daniels. Bro, come on, son. Anyway, so me and him having a laugh. We jokey, we laughing. We having jokes with each other, you know what I'm saying? And he spots the dude. The dude is at the party. The dude he was in love with. He spots him. And then that's when I noticed he shut down. He spotted him and he shut down and he started shaking. So I'm in there laughing. I'm talking up a storm. I'm giggling. I'm not really paying him no mind. I'm thinking he hearing me. I turn around and I see his hand twitching. So I'm like, bro, you good? Like, you good? Like, he looking. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, yo, that's him? He like, yeah. So I snapped him out of it. Snapped my fingers. Yo, bro, come back too. Tap him on his face. Come back too. You got people looking at you. So he finally catch himself. Boy was happening to walk by now. So I'm like, oh shit, he coming over here. So boy he turned his back. Right? He turned his back and he was walking by. So he turned around real quick just to see him. And the boy seen him. He was like, oh shit. Oh. So his girlfriend was like, oh, these your friends? The dude switched the whole story up. He was like, yeah, we play ball together, man. What's going on? You know, he dapping us up like he really knows. Mind you, I never met this dude. I don't know him from a hole in the wall. My mans was messing with him. You know what I'm saying? My mans and him was having a little chemistry going on. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, hey, I'm like, this your wife, girlfriend? He's like, oh, we're engaged. Da, 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 da. So now boy's spilling out the beans. He doing it. And then he doing it purposely. Letting it be known I got a wife, boy. I ain't fucking with you no more. That's basically the energy he gave off. Like, yeah, you know, we having a little baby boy, you know, like my homie looking there like he ready to punch boy in his mouth. You feel what I'm saying? So he talking and letting us know, you know, we about to get a house together. We about to move, this and that and the third. So my homie go like, oh, that's, you know, that's very nice of you, and how many months are you? Mind you, the dude that got her pregnant, he found out 3 months. And 3 months into dealing with this dude. You know, he found out 3 months into dealing with this dude. She told homeboy, I'm about 7, 8 months. She about 6, 7 months. So homie like, oh, for real? He sips his wine for real. That's so lovely of y'all. Y'all got, you know, my homie, he switched it up. He played it cool. You know what I mean? He kept it professional. And 100% I respect him because I thought he was going to go off. I thought he was going to go the fuck off. I ain't going to hold y'all. So I'm like, oh, this nigga, he on his Chris Rock shit. He keeping it professional. He keeping it calm. A nigga like me would have went off. I would have had to go out and blaze a glory. So he was like, honey, you think you could go over there and give me a drink? She's like, yeah, sugar. He give her a kiss. She walks off. So my homie goes, motherfucker, you got some motherfucking nerve to bring this bitch around knowing what we had going on. Though the homie was like, yo, calm down. I'm sorry I ghost you, but a lot has happened, and I just ain't know how to tell you. He said, oh, you sure know how to fucking show me, though. All in my motherfucking face after I told you I loved your bitch ass. You go out here and you do this shit after I told you I want to be with you? He said, listen, it's not going to work out anymore. I have a son. I'm ready to move forward. And I think we should just better be friends. So I'm like, damn, you. So I'm like, sip my wine, right? Oh, how you doing, Miss Parker? As she walked by, because I turned my back on them too, because they was arguing. They was really exchanging words, but they was doing it so people can't hear them. He's like, I fucking loved you, man. I loved you. I accepted you for who the fuck you is. And this is the fucking shit you do to me. I told you. I ain't never been no side piece before. I was for your ass. They was going in on him. He's like, I understand your frustration. I apologize if I hurt you in any form. You apologize? You will fucking apologize? I ought to break your fucking nose. I was like, hey. Listen. I understand y'all talking and all, but bro, let's keep it professional here. It's people watching. Calm down. He's like, you lucky my bro here. Cause I would have fucked you up. Like, he was really mad. Like, he was really in his feelings. So one of the dude co-workers came over. He came over. He's like, oh, these your friends? He was like, yeah, these my homies. We play ball together. A white dude. He's like, oh, yeah? We got guys play ball at. Maybe I could join you. I could little hoop. I'm like, you ball? He's like, yeah, I do a little bit. I'll be on my Larry Bird. I'm like, oh, okay. You got to come down Sunday and come ball with us. He's like, I'll be there. So my homie was like, excuse me. I need to use the bathroom. So my homie walked off. And then homeboy, he went to tend to his girlfriend. So the white dude was picking up vibes like something happened. And he was like, he was like, them two had a falling out. I had to switch it up. I was like, yeah, it was over a video game bet. You know, somebody don't want to pay somebody. You know how those bets go, right, bro? He was like, yeah. So the white dude, he flipped it on me. He was like, so your friend over there, he seeing anybody? So I'm like, you? He like, yeah. I'm open about mine. I said, oh, shit. Holy, I'm like, oh, okay. I thought you was in here with a Cinderella. He was like, nah, man. I like what I seen in that chocolate man over there. I was like, oh, listen, I know we just met, but don't give out that too much information, especially to a brother that. Oh, he's like, I understand. I apologize. But tell your friend, if he wants somebody to deal with, come over here with me. I give him some of this white chocolate. I said, bro, we cool and all, but that's too much information. But I'll send a message. So he was like, yeah, you do that. So I'm like, wow. Right? So I go check on my bro. Right? And he basically was in there. He was getting himself together. So he was like, bro, I thought I was going to have to come in there and drag you out the bathroom. He's like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I was like, yo, but peep game. Homie want to holler at you. He like, who? The white dude. He said, the white dude. I'm like, yeah, the one that was over there. Somebody want to bowl with us. He thinking you was some chocolate demon or some shit. He's like, nah, man, stop fucking playing with me. I ain't in the mood. I said, nah, bro, I ain't playing with you. You know, I don't do this messages shit between gays and gays. I don't do all that. But you my bro, you was down. I thought maybe him wanting to talk to you would cheer you up, take your mind off boy. He's like, I don't know about relationship right now. I said, listen, I understand that. You in a bad place. You just got your little heart broken. And you probably want to get over it. Get under something new. Tell them how you feel. Tell them what it is. Like, let them know, like, relationships ain't what you want right now. You just looking to looking to have fun for the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I don't want to see you down. You my bro. I love you like a brother. You know what I'm saying? So I basically told him that. He's like, you right. I'm going to see what it's hitting for back. So I'm like, all right, you ready to dip up out of here? Because I'm type hungry. And these little cucumber sandwiches ain't doing it, son. I'm hungry. He's like, yeah, we can get up out of here. But before we do, you remember Miss Parker, right? Shorty was looking at you. I said, bro, don't play games. Miss Parker got a brought them back there. He was like, nah, she stopped me on the way to my bathroom. She was asking about you, bro. She said she like a little caramel. Shit, well, you go holler at him, I'm going to go holler at her. So that was the end of the night. He ended up leaving with the white dude. And I ended up leaving with Miss Parker. You know what I'm saying? Miss Parker, what you got going on? Miss Parker, what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? So, a couple weeks went by. Boy was telling me him and the dude home and him and the white guy been shacking up. They've been chilling. They've been going out. And 2 weeks after them hooking up, they ran into the boy that was in the DL. And he was coming over there because my homie wasn't accepting none of his phone calls. He'd been calling my homie for like 2 weeks straight, he said, and he was not accepting none of his phone calls. He was ignoring boy. So he ended up pulling up the boy crib. And as he pulled up to his crib, my homie and the white guy come out, shacked up, bro, like buddied up. And he basically caught on, like, so they see him and he was like, oh, what's up? What you doing over here? He was like, I need to talk to him for a minute. So I'm like, what do you need to talk to me for? Like, he's like, can we talk in private? So the white guy caught, he put two and two together. He was like, I didn't know you flow this way. Wow, look at that. And your wife don't know? Bad for business. He was like, just take care of it. Whatever you got to do, get it out the way. I'll be in the car. So he was like, I'll be there in 2 minutes. He gave boy a kiss in his mouth, and homie who was on the DL was just like, what the like you can see it on his face, like, damn, I'm really fucked up. Like, so he was like, what's up? What you want to talk to me about? Since you ain't want to talk to me no other time. He was like, listen, I'm sorry that I hurt you. I miss you. I messed up. Like, I need to fix this. He was like, it's a little too late for that fixing shit. So he was like, come on, man, don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. Like, I love you, man. Like, he was like, yeah, it don't feel genuine either. Listen, you decided to move on, and so will I. You know what I mean? You chose the path you want, and this is the path I'm taking. We're not on the same path here. As you can see, I'm openly happy, and you wanted to be in the closet and be happy. That's not what I want. He was like, but you was rocking with it. Yeah, I was rocking with it until I realized my homie told me something. He was like, I was going to get hurt if I'm not comfortable where I'm at. And he was like, I wasn't comfortable where I was. I was ready to be open and be committed to you. You wasn't ready committed to me. But he was like, you knew the situation I was in. And I was like, I accepted it. But now I wanted more than just being your little closet thing, your little side piece. I wanted more. This is the side thing ain't me. I'm sorry, but it's just ain't me. So he basically left him. So the crazy part about the story is when they went to go do the ultrasound, his girlfriend, who was soon to be his wife, so he's, his fiance, while they was doing these appointments, she was making texts and calls to this one particular person and keeping them updated with the baby. And he thought it was suspicious. Like, every time he had these meetings, you always texting somebody. He's like, oh, she basically told him, it's my mom. I'm just keeping her updated. She wants to know what's going on, being that I'm pregnant and, I'm about to be, I'm almost due soon. So I'm about a month away from being due. So he was like, oh, okay. Boy did his homework, kind of find out she was texting a dude. And she told the dude that I'm pregnant. So the dude was like, who baby is it? And she was like, it's yours. She was like, he was like, does your fiance know? You know what I'm saying? So it came to the light that she cheated on him and was going to leave boy, put him on child support so she can get money for the baby and the real baby father could live off of his money. So, because he basically went through her phone. You know what I'm saying? He went through her phone and he found out. That's when he came back to my homie crib again for like another few days later and was like, yo, I really need somebody to talk to. You're the only person I could think of. And she low-key found out he was gay by following him. He went through her phone. He ain't speak to her in a couple of days. So she was low-key followed him to my homie crib. And he was out there. He hugged the dude. So she was like, oh, so he's gay. She found out he was gay and all that. And she was about to expose the situation. She was going to expose it. You know what I'm saying? And my homie was just like, you exposing him because he happy who he is. It's just not right. So to end that situation, boy was like, if you expose me and I expose the world, how much of that's not my baby. Oh, it is your baby. It is your baby. Let's take a DNA test. She didn't want to take the DNA. And she was like, why you think it's not yours? He said, because I went through your phone and found out you pregnant with the next dude, baby. All them times we was at those appointments, you was texting the next dude who baby it was. He was some bum ass nigga. He was just, providing her sexual. He wasn't able to provide her financial. And she basically is a gold digger. And he caught wind of that. He was about to marry this gold digger. She was about to leave him high and dry, take half of his money, and go be with the baby father, which it didn't pan out that way. He ended up leaving her, and he ended up still being brokenhearted both ways because my homie was happy with the white guy, you know. And he basically told him, he was like, next time you decide you want to play the DL role, make sure you know what comes with it. And I told him, I said, my homie was going to get his heart broken, and so was the dude. And look what happened. My homie got his heart broken, but ended up getting it patched back. He ended up moving forward with the white guy. They still together. The other dude, he's still doing the DL shit. He's on like these dating apps. You know what I'm saying? I guess some people were just comfortable in the lanes they in. You know what I'm saying? More of the story, basically just be who you are. Stop hiding who you is. You know what I'm saying? Like, be happy. If you gay, you gay. If you straight, you straight. If you bisexual, by all means, you living your best life, having the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like, being on the DL, being somebody's secret, that should have changed a person's mindset for real. Especially if the person is really into you, that'll fuck you up. And if they break your heart, that'll really fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're going to be gay, be openly gay. Don't hide it from nobody. If people can't support you in your decision, you don't need to be around them, period. You know what I'm saying? Be happy who you are. Be proud of who you are. Either you black, white, Indian, Spanish. Be proud of who you is. Be proud of what you like. If people can't support you, you don't need to be around them. It's your boy's Carter TV, and I'm out.